Alright, Superbians, we are back, and it's time to continue the conquest of Arabia. That's right, we've already taken over their 4 main cities, well, not their 4 main cities, but the cities that were closest to our borders. Mansoura was important because of the oil resource. We haven't seen any planes come out since we've taken over Mansoura. Medina was good because it was almost like the foothold to their empire kind of thing with these mountain passes and stuff. And Baghdad as well was like their southern entrance to their empire. Alright, we've taken both those and their capital. So now they really have nothing else to do. So we're just mopping up the rest of the cities. I want to make sure that we take them down to a point where we know that they can't come back to form any kind of offensive, just like we did with the Persians, even though they still have one big city, which will fall eventually. Cities like Ekbatana, Bactra, go up here, Aden, Bukhara, those cities, I think I'll just leave with those guys because we have bigger fish to fry in Africa and in South America and North America, okay? But that's coming way down the road, way down the road. First things first. So, we've already started to go after Basra. Alright, we've already bombarded the hell out of it. The next turn we should be able to take it with these 2 infantry. Alright, we're 2 turns away from getting our golden age, which when we get, I'm going to focus all the cities back on gold to make as much gold as possible. So by the end of it, we'll have a huge surplus of gold that I can use to purchase any buildings and any cities that I need. Alright, and to upgrade our army to light infantry. We're going to have to build up our navy again. Get all the workers back in the workforce so that we can get all the oil wells built, the offshore platforms, which we're trying to get refrigeration right now, which is another 13 turns away. Alright, that's still going to take a while. Alright, so that's what we're doing. But first things first, we got to take out the smaller cities from Arabia. And Mecca is still in resistance for 9 turns, so we can't use Mecca to build anything for another 9 turns, alright? We're going to hold the growth for Mansoura, Medina, and Baghdad for now. Because I want to see what our happiness is after we take out everything, and then we can go from there. Because we made that mistake before, and then the patch came, and we were at 33 in happiness. So, let's keep all the minor cities at 1, and we'll see what we are at the end of the war, okay? So, we've already taken care of everything in the last turn. Let's go next turn. Let's see what the Arabs have to say about us going into Basra. I mean, I'm pretty sure Harun has made peace with Darius. Well, it's about time. Jesus. You guys were fighting each other while the Superbians were taking over everything. Alright, Darius has made peace with all the city-states that were allies with the Arabians. Alright, that's fine by us. Don't worry about that. The city-states aren't really doing anything to us. We're fine anyways. I don't know why the Arabians and the Persians were even at war in the first place. They had to worry about us. Both of them. Oh my god. Whatever, though. There you go. Delete all this. There you go. Alright, so Basra looks like it's going to fall on this turn. Can I just use the riflemen to go after? Yeah, I can just use the riflemen to go after, or the infantry, yeah, they're infantry now. I can just use the infantry to go after Basra, save the artillery so I can move them. Oh, didn't take it, really? Alright, you go after it then. That's surprising. There you go, raise the city. So we're going to raise this down to, okay, our golden age is now another 2 turns away because our happiness took a hit because of another city, but that's fine. So it looks like they have 1 more city down here, so let's go and take this 1 more city, and then we'll head towards Damascus. Alright, now for this 1 city, I'd say we only, you know what, we can do a split here. Yeah, we can definitely do a split, because all we need is 3 artillery per city now, because they're not main capitals. Alright, well, come on. Jesus, why does it do that? Alright, so Pakistan, this artillery is still within range of this ship of the line. So let's take him out. That's the English frigate, basically. It's called the ship of the line. I was corrected in the last video. Alright, everything's getting done over there. Our Indo flank looks fine. Yeah, we're at peace with the Persians now. We're just at war with the Arabians and the English now, so we're fine. Riflemen, you stay right there. These riflemen, we're going to upgrade you guys right now because you're going to head over here. Alright, so that's going to take a turn. So we got 2 artillery going this way. Alright, I'm going to send this artillery going that way, so that's 3. And then we can send these 3 down to Damascus. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, so, let me see. You get up here. You get in there. Alright. I'm going to move you up here, and I'm going to upgrade you. Upgrade. I'm going to move you up here. I'll upgrade you the next turn. You are going to come over here. Alright. You are going to come down here, and I'm going to upgrade you. There you go. 3, 4. That's all we need to upgrade right now. I can leave the other riflemen back behind here. Great generals, you're going to come down towards Damascus. Alright, let me just set up everything so we're good to go. You're going to stay right there, and I can upgrade you too. Why not? Alright, so now we're at 665 gold, so I'm going to save up some more. Alright, unit needs orders. Which one? Great general, you're going to stay put. You're going to stay put. Artillery's going to stay put. This artillery is going to move right here the next turn. They're all going to move up. Yeah, I'm going to keep this rifleman back here for now. Alright. Looking good, looking good. We're raising Basra, so I got to make sure I remember. I got 2 turns to do that. Alright, very good. Next turn. We're flying along here now. We really don't have much to worry about. We just got to keep the army going and save up some money. That's all we got to do, alright? Well, here we go. Come on now. Let's see what the Arabians do. Pretty sure that they retreated all their units back down to Damascus. I wouldn't imagine they have too much of an army over here. Mansura demands pearls. You guys have every luxury resource on the planet. Give me a break. You're going after one that I don't have? Give me a break here. Basra, we'll focus on wealth. Alright, and we'll focus on wealth and we'll avoid growth. Alright, one more turn for the city raise in Basra. We are up to 15 happiness. Yeah, our golden age is going to happen the next turn, so that's good to know. Alright, infantry heal up. Artillery, you're going to come right here. I'll wait one more turn because I want all the frontline guys to be full health. Alright, there you go, there you go. Artillery. And let me upgrade this guy as well. There you go. Alright, so we got 5 infantry on the line. Alright. This rifleman, yeah, we'll send you down because one of these guys might die, so you can replace them when they do. You riflemen, you guys are going to stay put. Your guys are going to stay put. Heal up. Alright, let's just get these guys into position for now. We don't need to move them up or anything. Let's just get them around the corner. Oh my god, why does it do that? Alright, their ship of the line went away. You move on up here. You infantry, move on up here. Alright, slowly, because they got to heal up first. I can't move them in yet. Alright, that's good for that turn. Let's check out our flanks. We're flying by this now. We know what we have to do. Alright. Ooh, an Egyptian settler. Well, I'm at peace with the Egyptians right now, so maybe they're going down here. We'll let them go down there. It's no big deal. Alright, they're not going to settle. They're not going to settle right here. There's no way they would settle right there. And if they do, they're done. It's as simple as that. Alright. Ooh, actually, I got to worry about that oil resource in there for the Persians. Not that they can do anything, but still, some plane units can be pests, basically. Alright? Or if they got submarines or something like that. But we'll take care of that next. So Basra, we're going to stop the city raising the next turn. Alright, so let's get there. And we will also start our golden age. That's right. So this is really good now. We're going to make some real money now. Let's see how much our money goes up by. We're at 136 right now. Let's see how much it goes up by. And Old Superb, I think, might grow. One of them might grow this turn. Alright, so we're at 274. And since we took over Chichen Itza, we have our golden age for 15 more turns. Alright, so we're going to make a lot of money. We're going to make a lot of money in this. Alright, good. Golden age has started. Peace treaty with Suleiman has ended, so we can now redeclare war on the Ottomans. Unit has been spotted in our territory at Caravel. Alright, excuse me. We'll use this artillery to take them out right now. Just blast everything about them. Boom, baby. They lost another unit. Yeah, this Egyptian, he better not be going there. I wouldn't imagine he goes there. That's just a waste of a city. Alright, we've taken him out. Choose production. We finished the theater in Helsinki. Is there anything else we can get going? Let's get going. Let's start building some banks over here. Yep. If I actually focus on gold, how much more would it make? I just want to see, because we're in the golden age, right? So gold is... Nah, let's build the bank. Because you also get a production bonus as well. Build that bank. Alright, we also have to get factories going. Oh my god, what the hell? It's early, boys. It's early, Superbians. Been at war for a while. But we have to get a lot of buildings built after this. Public schools, factories, banks, stock exchanges, a lot of that stuff is coming soon. Don't worry about it. And Old Superb is growing. We're at 10, 12, 8, 13. Alright, so we're going to grow those cities, which is going to decrease our happiness even more. So that's why I want to keep these cities to 1 for now. I have more important cities. We're going to stop the city raising for Basra. There you go. Alright, these infantry are almost healed up, all of them. So one more turn. Alright, and actually let me just move up these guys. There you go. You can stay put. Infantry, can you get around? No, you can't get around. I'll just wait. you can go up here. You infantry can go down here. Alright, so you'll be on the road the next turn. All those infantry are going to be healed up. One more turn and we can start the offensive again. Alright, so let's just do it. Here we go. Making a lot of gold per turn. I'm just going to save it all up for 15 turns, okay? Absolutely. Just going to save up a lot of money. It's fine by me. How much money? I don't even know how much money that'll turn into. It's like, it's going to be over 3,000 bucks. That's for sure. That'll be a lot. Hell yeah, that'll be a lot. Alright. So, everything is pretty much healed over here except for this one infantry, but that's fine. We can, he can come up late in the battle because we got to do some scouting to figure out where their city is anyways. Alright, so let's stay on this road. There it is. Najran. Alright, so back up, back up. Let's not get bombarded just yet by it. Alright, so we will get our artillery into place. Where can they attack from? Hang on, let me just turn this on. Hex grid. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So here, here, and here. Alright, here, here, and here. So, move you into position. So next turn you're in position. Actually, I can just send you right now. Why not? Here, here, and here. You can go right there. And then you go right there. And next turn you'll be in position. Very good. This artillery, you stay put. There's no more caravel around there. You guys are going to stay put for now. We're not going to get too close that they can bombard us. There's no point just yet. Great General. Alright, now it's time to move on Damascus. Alright, so Damascus we can attack from here, here, and here. Yeah, so, gotta move these guys in slowly. We're going to actually move them all the way to the front right now. There you go. So you're going to go right there, buddy. Alright, set up to attack. You are going to move up. Yeah, we'll move you up there. You are going to go right there. Can I set up to attack in this turn? Yes, I can. So Damascus can attack in this turn. So let's get rid of this frigate because he can bombard from the side. Alright, so I'll just get rid of him right now. Great Gen. Oh, I should have moved. Oh, no, he did help that. Never mind. He was beside him. You are going to move up right here. Artillery, you're going to move up right there. Alright, set up to attack. You're going to stay put. You're not ready to attack yet. Great General, you're going to stay right there. Alright, and let's use the rest of our infantry to sweep around. Hang on, can this guy get in there? No, he cannot. So I'll put you down there. Put you in there. There you go. So they'll get there in the next turn. Alright, and this rifleman, you can come just to, just in case. Alright. Yeah, so we stop the city raising. We are good. Alright, we can turn off the hex grids. We're still making a lot of money per turn. Very nice, very nice. Alright. I'm just thinking, if I go over here, is there anything I should just start building instead of gold? No. Let's focus on the gold. We got the Big Ben. That's the reason we got Big Ben, so that we can purchase buildings, alright? We're going to have so much money that we can just purchase the buildings. That's fine. We don't need a surplus of money and not use it for anything. We'll use it for stuff. Alright, and if we focus on gold production in the Golden Age, it'll give us like double the amount than if we were just producing, alright? So yeah, I'd rather focus on gold. Alright, so Najran, we can move this infantry. We can use, we'll just keep that infantry in the city for one more turn, because he can heal up fully. Alright, yep, here we go. Next turn, Superbians. We're running through this now. We are running through this. This may be their last city. They may have one more over here. I don't know. Alright, they're bombarding. Don't worry about that. And they have a cannon as well. Alright, they're going to be able to hurt some units over here. But they're not riflemen anymore. They're infantry, so they can take a beating. They definitely can take a beating. Alright, yeah, look, they're still in the greens from like 3 different bombards, so we're fine. And this is actually a huge city to take. There's no more land over here, so the next city is all the way down there. Medina wants pearls. Yeah. We'll get on that sooner or later. Give me a break. Alright. So. Okay, so Najran. They're going to attack from... Wait, can they attack from there? No, they can't attack from there. Right, hang on. Yeah, okay, there's the hotkey for, yeah, so it's got to be there he attacks from, there, and there. Right, because he can't attack. He's got to go up to this hill first. Yeah, he's got to go up to that hill. There you go. Infantry, time to move in. Go around this way. That's fine right there. You can already attack the city, I think. Yes, you can. Oh, no, he can't because he can't see the city just yet. Hang on. That'll change in a second. Hang on. Turn off the bombard. Turn off the bombard. There you go. Infantry, get close to Najran. Now he can bombard because he can see the city. Yes, he can. You got to be in sight of the city. And they have the Great Lighthouse over here. So that's really good. That's another wonder. And that'll help our naval units move faster. That's really good. Alright, you come up here. set up to attack. Alright, so the next turn we can have like 3 different people, 3 different artillery attacking Najran. Alright, and this infantry is going to come over here, and we're going to have 3 infantry around them. Alright, now, we're at Damascus. I still want to just get rid of this frigate right now while it's here. Alright, don't need anything bombarding it from the side. Just take them down right now. While they're there, take them out. Alright, that's always my rule. We finished the theater in Tarsus. Very nice. Let's focus on gold. Let's see how much more gold it'll give us. Yeah, man, that's an extra 5 gold. I want to do that. Yeah, I want to do that. I want to save as much gold as I can right now. Every little bit counts. Alright, because we're going to have a lot of workers coming in eventually as well. A lot of different buildings. And I might just do a quick purchase of factories in every city, if we can afford it, or in the main cities. And then in those cities that I quick purchase factories, then they're going to be ready to produce, kind of thing. Alright, we don't need to start the production just yet. Alright, let's focus on all of this first. Alright, so now we can start attacking with this artillery and this artillery. Boom, baby. Take out Damascus. Boom, baby. And this is their new capital, so they're gonna lose their next capital as well. You're gonna move up. There you go. So we got them surrounded. Alright, you as well. You're gonna move up, and you riflemen are gonna move up also, and you infantry. There you go. Alright, so we got them surrounded, boys. They're not going anywhere. Great generals, you stay there. Infantry, you stay there. We don't need to attack just yet. We don't need to attack just yet. Let the artillery do its work. That's why we have them. Turn the grids off. Alright, looking very nice. Let's check out our flanks. Yep, everything's looking good. Yeah, we're doing good, boys. Superbians, we're just blasting our way through the array. Look at this. They don't have an empire anymore. They must have a lot of island cities over here. I mean, they must have some cities on Japan. Okinawa down here. They must have a lot of them down there, right? So we'll see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to leave them to have the island cities, because they won't be anything. They might as well be city-states if they have island cities, all right? So we'll be fine.